So back in the days when you were a child, hello Shape, I hope you're doing well today. In today's video I want to share with you how to get clarity in your goals even if you are discouraged and full of threat. So let's start with what clarity is. Clarity is actually the thing which you might have when you do something that you know how it works out, okay? This is a clarity. So back in the days when you were a child, you had dreams. Become an astronaut, become a policeman, become a fireman. However, these dreams disappeared. So why does the dreams disappear? I mean, you had these dreams to become it. It was a goal of yours. Why do you want to pursue it? It might be many excuses. The society so, the conditioning so. You had so many marks on yourself which are actually forced towards your face that you have to keep this mask on. Is it your core self? The answer is not. Another thing. If you're just starting out a business or when you want to go with the business to the next level, who do you ask? Do you ask your mom, who is just in the kitchen? I mean, or she's working somewhere else, okay? But she doesn't have her own business. Do you ask your dad, who is just maybe a doctor, who has nothing to do with business? Do you ask those people? The answer is not. In fact, the lack of clarity and threat. So what is actually threat? Threat is fear. And fear is what? Yes, it's abstinence of love. So when you attach more love towards something you're afraid of all, you get what? You get love and you get excitement. Yes. Back in the days when I was actually playing the piano in a concert, I remember how I played it, and first of all, right before of it, like beans of sweat dripping down my forehead. And when you're playing it, you might do 1-2 mistakes, and then you just get more sweaty and stuff like that, and make more mistakes. And when you go inside it, you can't just quit. But the life is not a race, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. The same thing also playing the piano, it's a marathon. The same thing also when you go for a business, it's a marathon. You might have some struggle. But I realized after years how I operate. I operate from the state of being scared. And I operate from a state of being problem-orientated. However, after years I've realized that when I ask these things with the how, and just what is actually the thing, what the people want to have when they are listening to a concert, when you're playing on the piano, they want to listen to a play. They don't not care about if you do a mistake, yes or not. They just wanted to enjoy. And if you give them the enjoyment, even if you do some mistakes, but you do it till the end, they will applaud to you. Why? Because you give them what they demand. This is actually the state when you are solution oriented, because you're asking the how I can do it. Even I do mistakes, how I can go to the end goal. How I can make the play to the end, how I can reach the next number on your business, the next big goal, how I can do it. And this is when it starts to open up. And the clarity starts to shine because you are moving forward. And clarity comes from movement. However, when you can't move. In fact, back then, when I was skateboarding, when you go on a drop in from a pipe and you stand on the coping, even if it's a really small pipe, and we have no one there who is actually watching you, when you fell down and go backwards, you can just hurt your head really bad. You can even die. However, I tried it several times and I felt like a little bit to the sides. It was really small quarter pipe, and back then in Japan, there was an old man. He just grabbed me by the hand and say, "Hey man, hey young man, I want to actually help you." He grabs me by the hand and showed me how the movement works. That I have the feeling in myself and I have more the trust in myself. And because I get the more the trust, I get more the clarity how this process works. And he has actually said, "Okay, let's do it again. Okay, no way, you figured out what the drop-in is. Now try to do the rock and roll stuff and other tricks, okay?" However, it goes step by step. And how it works out, yeah, I had him as a small coach. Even I haven't hired it, he has hired me, so he has recognized and helped me. And this is why the coaches are for. Why all the big achievers have coaches, all the big athletes have coaches, all the Justin Biebers and Justin Timberlakes, and everyone has coaches, because they want to leverage the time. They want to have the shortcut. They want to know someone and ask someone for advice who is already walking this path, who has already passed this path. In fact, a Chinese proverb says, when you want to know how steep this mountain is, ask those people who are returning. You don't ask your mom how the business works when she's just maybe doing the household, or when she's even working the corporate job. But it's a job, it's not business, it's different part of shoes. The same thing you can ask your dad, who's just a doctor, how the business works. How can I get those 7 figures? He has no clue. And this is not taken as an advice. You have to take those as suggestions, and you have to separate those. So back then, when I was really in the madness, I have a coach who has picked me up. I was even in suicidal tendencies, but he picked me up. He was a torch in the cave of my own madness. And guess what, Rishabh? Currently, I do also offer discovery coaching sessions for free. Yes, you have heard right, for free. 1 session for free. And this is your chance. This is your chance to get out of the cave, to have someone to holding this torch and showing you the path. If you leverage time. So Shaper, hope you're doing well today and you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it and if you got some value, comment down below what's the number one thing was that you have picked up so far, and give me a thumbs up. I do upload every single day, so make sure to also subscribe and hit the notification bell. I hope you have an awesome day, and as always, Reshaper, do not lie to yourself and pursue your passion now.